Captain's Log Stardate 47221.6. It is the 54th hour of what was to be a 48-hour assignment to Starbase 80. The Relics are still refusing to leave the station's arcade. I've been told the lights and sounds create a heightened state. They can move twice as fast, and it's proven difficult to catch the stragglers. Dr. Nilson has requested my presence. I know we're at the edge of her allotted time, but we simply can't leave yet. I would be happy to increase warp power.
That may work if you knew exactly when we could depart, but this situation may go on for days.
That is certainly true.
I request different transport to Majestic. You have her coordinates?
A shuttle would not get you to the rendezvous in time.
Correct. However, the mission scout ship in your shuttle bay would.
Very possibly, but that is not to be used until Ardanus Prime.
I spoke with Admiral Paris. You have authorization logged in the database.
I prefer you not go over my head when it comes to my assignments, Dr. Nilson.
Your Helms officer assures me the scout ship can get there and meet you on schedule at Ardanus Prime. Nothing is being affected, Captain.
All pilots trained for that craft are needed here. We plan to take shuttle pods into the station for the last phase of containment.
Once again, I have the answer. Lieutenant Hayes. He moonlighted as a test pilot at the Academy. He is rated for larger, more complex craft. I'm sure he can handle it.
You have thought of everything.
Enough to get me to my next interview on time?
Where would Starfleet be without this diligence? Keller to Lieutenant Hayes. Meet Dr. Nilson in the main shuttle bay. She will fill you in on the rest.
Thank you, Captain. As always. And, I like Resolute.
As do I. Safe travels, Doctor.
Not what I expected to do this week.
I do apologise, Lieutenant, but my schedule is carefully planned. Each place I visit has their own timetable, and if one element is delayed, it could snowball into chaos.
Sounds like you have a few stories.
Once, I was kept on Hathaway so long that it pushed my rendezvous with Excelsior.
Captain Sulu's Excelsior.
The one and the same. And guess which day, of all days, this happened?
The implosion of the Lurantic Star?
Close, in a way. Khitomer, the treaty. The battle against Chang.
That's a very famous day.
Quadrant changing. And despite that, I was only told Khitomer was the new location as it were happening. I could conduct post-signing interviews if all went well.
I'd have thought they would want you there from the start.
I would think so too, but to dwell on a mild annoyance from 100 years ago, very unbecoming of a Lanthanite.
I'm here if you want to vent. You listened when we lost Vigilance. I'll return the favour.
Vigilance. Certainly a loss.
The Vigilance has entered the gravity well of the primary star of the Zepton system. It's a standard star by all metrics, except for strange solar flare activity with unusual graviton flares. I've had a fascination with solar bodies since I was a young girl, and this has certainly piqued my interest. We have a small window before we rendezvous with the Apollo for our next mission. A quick detour never hurt anyone. These readings are fascinating. Gravimetric eddies that don't correspond to the known metrics for a star this size. What a treat. Lieutenant Dreizel, these flares are sporadic and variable. Divert power to shields and begin a modulating pattern. We don't want one of these affecting our systems. The mystery is why we're out here. Let's get to work, everyone.
Captain, I recommend we modulate our shields to a Demora gamma pattern. Roll the frequencies a little more dynamically. It could add greater protection from the star.
Agreed. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime encounter. You heard him, Dreizel. Let's take it slow.
Shields remodulated.
Excellent. Lieutenant Hayes, begin full scan of the system. I want to know everything about this solar activity.
Captain Keller was not at fault. Merely a 1 in a billion.
It's not always easy being the one.
Everyone made it out alive. That's what matters.
Thanks to the captain. I still remember the moment she ordered us off the bridge.
All shuttles bar 1 have left the saucer. Everyone to escape pods.
Captain, you could use my help.
No, Ensign. This is my responsibility and mine alone. If my plan works, the pod's launch should change our trajectory. If not, then the crew will have evacuated before the gravity is too severe.
I could pilot the saucer.
Escape pods, that's an order. All of you.
Yes, Captain. Good luck.
If I lost Memory Alpha, I would be broken.
Your colleagues are like your family.
They are.
Then family can rebuild. Vigilance, now Resolute. Same family, same mission, different ship.
I commend your attitude. Your interview was...
Difficult.
Exactly.
Proximity alert. The computer has detected a faint Starfleet signal. Very faint. It was directly on our flight path. I don't believe it. A Constitution class. USS Mellan.
This we must see. Change course, Lieutenant.
Yes, Doctor. Taking us out of warp. That's not a Constitution. I know Kirk's ship.
That, Lieutenant, is the War Refit Constitution.
She's 442 meters long. That's closer to an Excelsior. They're meant to be what? 270 meters?
289. Yes, these were bigger. The refit that's most famous. Technology got smaller, so the crew size increased. All in the same size as her launch version.
And that was just in a few years, right?
It was a chaotic time. That particular Klingon war was brutal. Led by zealots. Before the Klingon Defense Force.
Not a war we learned about in much detail at the Academy.
Any life signs?
No. Warp core offline, but she's clearly intact. There is the remains of life support across the ship. Stale, I'm sure, but breathable.
For a short time. Beam an oxygen unit to the bridge.
Shouldn't we report to Starfleet?
We should. The Majestic is still a day away, but Resolute is closer. Send a signal to Captain Keller. See? I told you. No hostile life.
With respect, Doctor, leave the security precautions to me.
Fair enough. Fascinating.
What do you see?
Absolutely nothing unusual.
That's good, right?
Maybe. Let me get a console powered up. My tricorder should be enough.
Hard to believe a window right into space. No view screen.
It's both. This is an era where sensors were less refined. They valued the visual, along with telemetry.
Seems so. But limited compared to a view screen. It's two-dimensional for a start, and anything worth seeing would be so far you'd have to squint or magnify.
It was a short-lived practice. By the time Captain Kirk took command, they had improved the view screen, and it took over.
Even the NX-01 had a real view screen.
You're correct. It was a phase.
Good field of view, but again, you'd only focus on a small portion. Resolute's view screen is smaller but focused. That's a lot of lights. Do they need so many light panels? Even in the railings?
It was Starfleet's flashy phase. Look down. No carpet.
No carpet? It's so scratched and reflective. What do you think happened here?
I don't know.
Check the most recent logs. Bigger than I expected. I've been on the New Jersey. Very different.
Commander Foley, personal log supplemental. The Magellan. We knew her for such a short time. We were the last to get the refit. Then the war ended. Now, in the middle of deep space, the captain has ordered all hands to abandon ship.
Foley? As in Captain Foley?
The anomaly. We thought we could avoid it. The power drain was slow, engines gone offline. It feels like cosmic quicksand. Magellan is not going anywhere, and we're too far to expect a rescue before the ship loses all power.
We didn't detect an anomaly.
We were lucky to have enough warp-equipped shuttles to escape, but Magellan, a ship lost too soon. Maybe someone can return to try to break her free, but until then, we thank her for getting us this far.
Captain Foley did a lot of work with the Atholians, right?
The one and the same. It's still unknown what exactly happened to him.
He went missing.
Ship and crew. Lost around the launch of the Enterprise B.
And here we are on another lost ship. Theme of the day.
Let me see if I can access earlier logs. There must be more. Lieutenant, go to the engineering console. Reverse the polarity of the flow of the neutrons to the secondary command processor. May stabilize this interface. Hello, you're?
Dr. Nilson.
Is all of this your doing? It makes a lot more sense if so.
You are correct. The Magellan. I have moved it. Here and now.
How typical. Time and space at your fingertips.
I do my duty, Dr. Nilson. As do you.
Can you tell me why you needed to move the ship?
You know better than to ask.
I'm inquisitive. You know me?
Yes, I do. The Enterprise D is on its way. They will recover this ship. It is needed.
If all of that is true, why am I here? We didn't just stumble upon it. Am I right?
You were the key.
What did you do, Yor?
Do you remember Arctanus 9? What happened to Lee Galloway?
The particulates in the atmosphere. I interviewed Galloway aboard the Enterprise and... You were there, weren't you? Yor, what are you doing here?
Dr. Nilson, I need your consent.
Sounds ominous, but you've said worse before and done a lot of good. What do you mean?
I need to create a DNA lock, so only you can open.
I'm guessing this is for something years from now?
100 years in your future.
Good to know I'm still around. Can I do anything else to help?
Just be the key. You will know the rest in the future.
Okay. I trust you. I give consent. I remember.
Thank you, Dr. Nilson. The next phase can begin. We will meet again.
Are you going to...
I hope that anomaly isn't out there. Our ship might not be able to escape. And I'd like to make it home, please. Everything alright? Looks like you've seen a ghost.
I've stood on bridges like this. I was there. When all of this was new. When it was old. When it was made new again.
Doctor? It's a Galaxy class. What are they doing here?
Nilson to Enterprise. Good to see you. 2 to beam up.
Enterprise? You knew they were coming?
Temporal Prime Directive.
I don't understand.
Get ready to meet Captain Picard.
Captain Picard?
Energize. Dr. Nilson, Personal Log Supplemental. The Enterprise is helping finish my journey to the Majestic. Despite the lost time from our discovery, Enterprise can make up the difference. Lieutenant Hayes got to shake a few hands and then took the scout ship back to Resolute. A new story to tell his shipmates. Captain Picard is fascinated by this old ship. None were thought to remain, a true relic of a bygone time, and that is just the sort of thing that Jean-Luc likes. Data is to lead a team to Magellan. We are unsure as to why it has only now been found, but there are teams at Starfleet who are certainly eager to find out. It's true that the life of a documentarian can take you to many strange places, or even make you remember the past, your own past.